We can hunt humans together.
Yes. And that's what we do the third time on the podcast.
Man, write a list of your enemies right there.
Dude, it's a short list. It's one name. It says God. No.
No.
Well, thankfully for us,
I'm joking.
God is in everyone. It's going to be a busy episode.
Yeah.
Start with you guys' neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So first of all, thank you for beta testing our third guest appearance.
Yeah, dude.
That's basically what's happening right now.
No problem.
I couldn't imagine a more fun beta tester.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Someone who knows what a beta test is.
Yeah. I participated in a couple.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is his first beta test.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I used to do. I tried to do focus groups for a while, but they wouldn't really like pick me.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted your opinion.
Yeah.
He's too opinionated.
Yeah.
That's how they interview people. They like see who really, really wants to give their opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, not you.
Yeah.
We want to pry opinions out of people.
We don't really want to make that much change.
Yeah. That's all right. So, Lemaire, something that we've been doing to start these episodes is a kind of a new thing. Is we've been doing a little meditation.
Yeah.
A little couple breath meditation. And Ansley has a little guided meditation that she does. Are you down with that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then for those of you who are listening and watching at home or wherever you're listening and watching, these breaths are going to go in the nose and out the mouth. So Ace, explain this meditation really quickly.
Right, so we're going to do the box technique. So we're going to breathe in for one side of the box. We're going to hold it, breathe out, and hold it. And it'll be a count of 4. All right. There we go. So breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. And we're ready.
So glad I brushed my teeth today.
Hell yeah. Very thankful as well. we got to start explaining that each side has a count of 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Remember what?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that first breath. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It came out my mouth at first. I was like, oh no. Then I noticed you doing it. I was like, oh wait, I'm wrong.
First of all, pause. All right, we're good?
Oh, man.
Yes.
Now we're ready to start the episode.
Yes.
So, Lemaire.
Hello.
Your third appearance. This is the first third appearance we've ever had.
Dude, I need a jacket.
Yeah, I mean, listen, once we start giving out guest merch, you're going to be the first person to get
Hell yeah.
personalized Chakra Popper merch.
Dude, hell yeah. I'll beta test that too.
Hell yeah. That is one of my goals, by the way.
For sure,
the guests to get personalized Chakra Popper merch.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to get our Patreon up so we can afford that, by the way.
Let's go.
So get on that Patreon so we can get personalized
Dude,
guest merch.
you got kids down there. Make a factory.
I mean, you see how much effort it was to get our kids to match socks? You saw that. You witnessed our kids in textiles. It ain't easy, man. Yeah, so again, this is I expect to have a really good time with this, and you already know the process. You're an old vet of the Chakra Popper experience, so this is just me letting people know if it's your first time watching the show. The basic premise of this show, we're just taking somebody from non-enlightenment to possible enlightenment by popping open their chakras from the bottom chakra up. Mm-hmm. That's the story of this podcast.
And we want you to know that even if you wear camouflage, you could be enlightened too.
Enlightenment will find you.
Yes.
No matter how camouflaged you are. You can't hide from enlightenment.
Oh, man.
And we just think that like, a more enlightened society would make society a little bit of a better place.
Yes.
Just being aware of this.
Yeah.
You know? And we're terrified out there.
Yeah.
Because too many people are walking around not enlightened. We think we'd have to be less fearful.
Yeah.
I can take the safety off my jujitsu. So, Lemaire, everybody gets the same questions. And Ace, before we get into the new icebreaker question, he didn't get the second appearance icebreaker question because that was new after he did it.
Yeah.
So,
which was
I can ask it. I remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's advice?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
So go. So, all right, let's go. Ace, take it away.
All right. So, Lemaire, if you could go back and give
Nope. So here we go.
Okay, you got it.
All right,
I don't
go
know.
ahead. You got it now.
All right, Lemaire, what's the best advice that you have ever given somebody or been given?
No.
Damn it.
Just give it somebody.
Given somebody.
Yeah.
Might have been to Josie this weekend where I was like, you gotta keep doing this even when it's bad. Like comedy. Like,
okay.
You gotta keep doing it even when it's bad. Yeah. Yeah, comedy. I mean comedy.
Definitely meant comedy.
Yeah, 100% comedy.
So what precipitated that advice?
Because she was talking about how she wants to do comedy more, and I was calling her out on her bullshit. She was just saying stuff, and I was like, "You've said that before. You've said that before. You've had opportunities." And then
so she had opportunities and didn't take those opportunities.
No, like she's had opportunities to do more comedy.
Gotcha.
And she hasn't taken them to do it. So I was telling her I don't think she loves comedy as much as she thinks she does. Yeah.
Or I feel like that's a weird thing where it's like there's something that you love, but even when you're doing it, it kind of sometimes it sucks.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, you get into this place where you like, you know that you want to do it. You sign up or you do whatever it is to be there. And then when you're there, you're like, why am I even doing this? This is so hard and it doesn't feel good. But then like you do it and then you're like, okay, I want to do that again.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird, I don't know, a weird mind fuck.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
It is. Now that's the best advice you've ever given? Or the most recent advice you've given?
It's probably the most recent. I don't think I've given any good advice. I don't know.
No?
No, I don't know. Because when I get drunk, I give advice and forget. There's so many times like people are like, Lemaire, you've told me the great. I'm like, what did I say? What did I say?
They're like, they did they not tell you what you said?
No, I don't remember. I forget again. I always forget.
Now, do you think she's going to be taking this advice, or has she shown evidence of taking the advice?
No. Because I gave her the same advice last year and throughout this year. So she showed no evidence of taking the advice.
Okay. So let me ask you this question. What would, in your opinion, what would that advice change for her, and how could that advice be generalized for all people hearing that advice?
Well, she'd be better at comedy. And she wouldn't feel bad for not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what was the other question? How do I generalize? Because I was telling her about my dead girlfriend and how like the day she
Which, by the way, you can check out Lemaire's first appearance on Chakra Poppers. He explains that.
Yeah. I was talking to her about that, and I told her how like after like the hospital stuff, I went right to a mic because I didn't want to like hang out with her family, and like I made my choice. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I would have just hung out with my family, and I was like, just because you don't love it.
That's because you're not sociopathic about comedy.
Yeah. That's the advice, dude. Just the general advice, just keep doing it. Like even when it's all bad, just keep doing it. That's what everyone says. That's what they all say in the specials and stuff. Or when they're like, you ever see comedians sit down and talk, and they're always like, just keep doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a very important thing to remember, that the thing that you love or the thing that is your object of desire, it's not going to all be good on the way there. I mean, that is literally the story of the human condition.
Yeah.
To go from not having your object of desire to having your object of desire, the process is laced with conflict and trauma.
Yeah.
and you have to be able to weather the storm and learn from each step along the way
Yeah.
in order to get the object of desire.
Yes.
I'm really into storytelling.
I like that. Yeah.
Lemaire, that was great advice.
Done.
Yeah.
All right.
Ice broken.
Ice broke. Well, now you get 2 icebreakers.
Oh, it's cracking. Oh,
So that's the icebreaker. That is the second appearance icebreaker, and now you're gonna get the third appearance icebreaker. So Ace, take it away.
So, Lemaire, what's the most impactful idea from the past that you still use today?
Okay. Do you know how like when people get mad at South Park, everyone's like, "Shut up, you idiot!" They're always like this. Mm-hmm. Like I've been trying to make my life that way. So like if
You're trying to make everybody mad at you?
no, no, like so I can like say something and then if people get mad, everyone else would be like, "He's always done this. You're just catching on now."
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that. So how are you attempting to implement that?
Just by acting how I act, just being who I am,
Yeah.
trying to like be myself. So then, like when I am myself at a bigger level, no one's like surprised, you know?
Okay. So what versions of yourself are you talking about? Like what are the things that you're talking about?
Like jokes, the things I say on stage or like on podcasts. Mm-hmm. So like I can. Yeah, just so I can say more. I want to be able to say whatever I want without like being bothered.
Yeah. You're trying to establish the Lemaire hardcore history.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that you can always go back to that, like, nah, dog, that falls in line. Look at my timeline.
Yeah. Yeah, check the Twitter, dude. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's something you picked up from South Park.
Yeah.
Right? There's no reason to keep banging out these icebreakers. I think we've done enough icebreakers. But I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I think I need to also establish my hardcore history.
Yeah.
So that my timeline isn't just, so I can just anytime, yeah.
Go check it out. I did it. I did that already.
That is a fun thing to be able to do. I'm like, Sidney, what the fuck is your problem? And I just point behind me. Dude, you just...
What did you expect? I mean...
Yeah, that's your fault.
Yeah.
That's your fault for expecting me to not be that.
Yeah.
You think I'm going to change?
Yeah. So you're trying to establish the Lemaire brand.
Yeah.
Right. So
pretty much.
What is, and we'll get off of it in this, but like, do you have a tagline for the Lemaire brand? Like, what is the Lemaire brand?
I think I don't know, man. I think that's my tag. I don't know, man. I'll do it. I don't know.
I also think that's the Lemaire tagline for the brand. I 100% agree with that. That is the truest thing that I think has ever been said on this podcast.
It was the first thing that came to my head. I was like, I don't know, man. I guess that's it.
Hell yeah. Yes. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And now, Lemaire, we're going to get into popping open these chakras from the bottom up. Each time a guest comes on here, the goal is to get a little bit deeper into these chakras, a little bit deeper into knowing who Lemaire is, by the way. And I don't even know if I said it. Our guest today is none other than the Lemaire Lee.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to say.
Yes.
Dude, after icebreakers.
Yeah. Yes. Now you get to know who he is.
Yeah, they have to guess from the icebreaker.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
We just do a black screen until that part.
Yeah, it's like the who's this Pokemon, but it's like who's this guest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
like it. Mm-hmm. We'll just have like a little silhouette of Lemaire.
Yeah.
And they're like, are you sure that's not a Pokemon?
Yeah. Why is the silhouette in camo?
Yeah, I just like the idea that your silhouette would have dreads. That's fun.
Oh, snap.
Right? That's fun.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Man, dreads only have like a couple good benefits. It's
Yeah.
like the silhouette, having your shirt off, and coming out of water. Those are the only times dreads are cool.
No, it's so annoying now. Like,
Yeah.
this is the longest it's been, and it's like I'm just laying on my hair all the time, like fuck,
Yeah.
like pulling it out.
That's the worst part, when you try to like get up quickly when you're laying on your hair and you don't realize it, and you try to get up quickly and you snag your own head.
Yeah. Yeah. Why do we try to get up head first?
How would you prefer to get up?
Dredge, you gotta go chest.
You gotta warm up. You gotta do like a reverse warm up. All right, Ace.
Yes.
Let's pop it open these dreadheads chakras from the bottom chakra up. Lemaire, as you do know, the bottom chakra, the root chakra, is located in and around the butthole. We already got consent on the first episode. We don't need it anymore.
It's done.
It's done.
It's done.
It's done. All right, Ace, take it away.
All right, Lemaire. Who and what would you viciously bite, and why and where?
Viciously bite. Mm-hmm. Like evil.
I mean, it can be evil if you want to. It can be vengeful. It could be vengeful. Yeah. It could be for the good of humanity.
Yeah.
Who would you bite for the good of humanity?
Can I say Joe Biden and Donald Trump? No. I'd bite those. I was going to say Hamas. I'd bite Hamas. No. Right on their ass, dude. What are you doing over there?
Yeah, stop acting up.
Yeah.
Cut it out with the tomfoolery.
Yeah. Stop making America come after your whole country, okay?
Yes. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know. What would I bite? Who would I bite? Well,
I'm suddenly having the hankering for some hummus now.
I literally thought cheeseburger. I would bite the hell out of a cheeseburger right now. There's a sandwich. I don't know. I'm thinking food now. There's a sandwich at this place called Hucky's at the Nook in like Massachusetts. And they have the best sandwiches I've ever had in my life. I'd viciously bite those for sure.
Okay.
There's a who. I got to figure out a who.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think biting is my move.
Well, it's not necessarily anybody's move in a sophisticated society, but I think there's something very primal inside of us that to the core of us, we want to rip out eyes and bite faces.
Yeah. I think I'd only bite my brother. I don't know why. But like I don't
think he'd probably like to know.
I don't know. Because I feel like we'd still be able to hang out after. That's why. Because like if we got in like that, he bite me, and then we were like, all right, dude, we gotta chill. We gotta fucking chill.
All right. I'm gonna be the bigger man about this.
Yeah. You bit me back, it's over. Okay,
we good. I like that. That's a good reason. Like it's a low consequence bite. It's a low consequences for getting out that primal bite.
Yeah.
Where would you bite him?
Right here.
Forearm.
I try to rip off a chunk.
That's I feel like this is deeper than he's letting on. I think this is I'm gonna ask this question. Is Jabri better at playing video games than you?
Oh. This is a tough question to answer. Because there are some games. Like, he could beat me at any card game he could beat me at. But, like, if we're playing Street Fighter or something, he has no chance. I have the older brother advantage of always being in his head.
Okay.
Yeah. He's better than me at Street Fighter, but he can't beat me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very interesting that you picked the left arm because in a card game that's the directional pad.
He's going for the thumb tendon because it was like right here.
That's exactly where he put it.
Yeah.
He's coming right at that thumb.
Dude, it has to be video games related.
Yeah. I mean, it just my brain immediately went there.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I didn't even think about it, dude.
All right. I like that. That's a fun one.
Yes.
Thank you for beta testing that one. So far, so good.
No problem.
That's a chakra pop. That is a root chakra popped.
Yes.
Ace, take it away.
All right, we are to the pelvis chakra. So, Lemaire, where in the world are apologies most needed?
All right, we just got done having Lemaire beta test the Patreon episode as well, and it was an absolute blast, at least for me.
I had a great time.
You had a great time, Lemaire? How much fun did
I
you
had a
have?
great time as well, dude. It was a hoot.
Yeah, that's how much fun he had a hoot. He had a hoot and good time
Yeah.
on the Patreon.
Yeah.
And just so you know, only $1 gets you all of our exclusive content on our Patreon, which not only includes the counter to the podcast that you're watching right now, which we call Chakra Poppers After Dark, where we enlighten Lemaire's dark chakras and shadow self, but we also do some fight commentary and analysis on Ansley's jiu-jitsu matches. And there's one up there right now called Crazy Cat Lady, which is Ansley's most controversial jiu-jitsu match to date. It went to a ref's decision, a very controversial ref's decision. So check that out. Tell us what you think. And other than that, check out Lemaire's podcast, Panties In The Mouth. He's going to be taking a little bit of a hiatus from it for a while and being substitute taught. It's going to be substitute taught by and actually somebody who's been on the podcast,
Yeah.
Lemaire.
Allie Mae.
Allie Mae.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a very fun episode.
Yeah.
Check hers out.
She's a crazy lady.
She's a crazy lady. And other than that, we're going to get back to this episode and find out where in the world Lemaire thinks apologies are needed the most.
Like for the, well,
You know how it goes.
you know a place is crazy right now? I think it's Venezuela. Venezuela's pretty crazy right now.
What's popping off in Venezuela?
They have a president they don't want. I think it was an American Planet president. And then like they started changing their rules, and then they're like, we're not, so they stopped trying to be like socialists, and then like the people actually hate it. The people hate it so much, they're like, no, get this dude out of here. But also I think there's cartel stuff going on, and then there's like global warming. Isn't
Global warming.
Venezuela's
specifically
in South America, right?
It is in South America. Yeah.
Isn't there Amazon? Doesn't the Amazon run through it?
Yeah. It's down
Lemaire,
there.
there is a map of the world right there. For literally this reason.
Man, Brazil's big as hell.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's about like half of. I don't think these are.
Yeah,
accurate
but no,
sizes.
this isn't the accurate.
Yeah.
Was it the Mercator?
Yeah.
This is the Mercator map or not the Mercator map? This is the one that doesn't have Africa the right size.
Yeah,
Right. So
Yeah.
it should be like the biggest thing on the
Map, yeah.
But it's clearly not. But Venezuela, I think Venezuela has some of the rainforest going through it.
they can get some apologies. Palestine, they need some apologies, dude. They need big apologies. Kanye West, he needs some apologies.
Okay. I feel like these apologies are circling around a very specific group of people. But I think we're good on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
dude.
Although that is the popular thing to do right now.
Apologize.
To demand apologies from the very specific group of people that are
Really?
being circled. Yeah. I feel like everybody's coming down on that.
Kyrie Irving needs apologies.
Kyrie Irving needs apologies. If not just for that, for his opinions on flat Earth.
Yeah.
I get upset when people come down on Kyrie Irving for his opinions on flat Earth.
Why do you get upset?
Because he's doing more with Earth than anybody else we know.
What do you mean?
Dude, he has sick handles.
Yeah.
Dude,
He has to manipulate gravity every day.
do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what he's doing on the basketball court with dribbling and spinning and shit, he's doing more with whether or not the Earth is flat than we are.
Yeah. 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 We're just sitting here feeling it spin.
Yeah, I'm just on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I'm just on it. He's using it.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right.
Right.
I like that. And I think that's a pretty good answer. I think those are some good answers.
Sure.
Right? Unless you have anything more, did you need to go deeper with where in the world apologies are needed?
Africa.
Okay,
The whole country, dude. They need a
this is a continent, but yeah,
continent.
the map is right there.
God damn it.
Yeah,
I told you I keep forgetting.
yeah. So why do you think Africa needs apologies?
Well, because it's crazy how they live when they have all the resources. Like it's we were talking about to Josie about this because she was talking about how like the Republic of Congo has the biggest dicks, And we were like, so what? Let them have big dicks. It makes them get rid of all their resources. Like, so, yeah, we wouldn't be able to live like this without small dicks. Like, that's what I told her.
Yeah, no, they're too casual over there. They're like, oh, go ahead and take it.
Yeah. Now their kids are slaves. Like, come on, dude. Get it together.
Yeah. That is, and just to be factually accurate, Africa, the continent of Africa, has more of every resource than any place on the planet. Like any resource you can think of, gold, silver, white women. Has it all. More than anywhere else on the planet. There are more white women in Africa than Europe.
Dude, and yeah.
And and those white women have the biggest dicks, by the way.
Dude, the French, the Chinese, the Russians, and out of pride, I'm not going to say U.S., but like we all need to apologize to Africa.
Yeah, we're just plucking Africa dry.
Yeah,
I mean, like they are.
Yeah.
Out of pride, I'll say they.
You know, there's going to be like in a couple, because of climate change, there's going to like be a new ocean that forms in Africa. Mm-hmm. It's like already started, like it's forming, and that's going to like change the whole continent if it splits it in half, and then they have like a new source of water.
Okay.
That's going to change like everything about Africa. Personally, I think.
Yeah. What I mean, and again, not to hammer out these geopolitical ideas that none of us really know anything about, but what do you think the changes are going to be?
Well, it'll become like a better trade route, because then you can cut across Africa instead of having to go around it. So those places near there will be rife with money. Yeah.
Yeah, it would create a whole new coastline through Africa. Yeah, that's interesting, man. Chakra Poppers, baby. Your source for all geopolitical news. Was that news? I don't even know what that was.
Ideas.
Yeah,
ideas.
You
can't get in trouble.
Yeah, they're ideas.
Dude, I don't know why. I like geopolitics better than American politics. American politics are lame.
Oh yeah,
it's all like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it's always the case, right? Because nobody, like, you're in your own house. The drama in your house is always lame.
Yeah,
give me the drama outside of my house.
Yeah.
Like, that's the interesting stuff. That's what doesn't remind me how shitty I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I hate that I'm from this.
Yeah. I wish it wasn't like this either.
Yeah. Word. And that, Lemaire, is a chakra popped. We did it again. All right. That was a pelvis chakra pop. Yes. Ace, take it away.
We're to the gut chakra. So, Lemaire, what makes you feel most powerful?
Nice. That's a good question. I don't know. Before every
oh, it's a very good question. I have no clue.
Winning game. Before I go like for a show, I try to play Street Fighter at home and get like a couple wins. That makes me feel really powerful.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think I gathered that. I don't think you've ever told me that.
Yeah.
But remember the other day when I wouldn't play you in Street Fighter because I didn't want to ruin your mood?
Yeah. I remember such a day.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was like, deep in my heart, I was like, he probably does this to like...
He needs this.
Yeah.
You guys have never played?
Well, no, we played, and I beat him in Mortal Kombat one time, but it was at the end of a night, and we weren't going to do comedy later, and he still doesn't admit. He still denies it.
Yeah.
And I definitely beat him in at least one game of Mortal Kombat, and he denies. He won't give me what I need.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah.
But he denies it. It's cool. I'm okay with it. But but again,
like,
I've never played him in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dude, I don't remember the Mortal Kombat.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
Is it right before or after he gave you some really good advice?
Yeah. Here's the reason why nobody likes to admit that I beat them in Mortal Kombat. It's because I do random character.
Yeah.
And then I beat people. And people will fucking hate that. Yes. People will hate it. But okay, so you playing Street Fighter makes you feel powerful.
Street Fighter, listen to Kanye West. Yeah. I don't know what it is about Kanye West. It just makes me feel undefeatable.
Okay, do you listen to Kanye West before you play Street Fighter or after?
After.
Okay.
Like, yeah, after. Sometimes during, but after,
Yeah.
mostly.
And I don't know how to ask this question. Maybe it'll make sense when I say what I say, but what is the power you feel from Street Fighter?
Oh, well, I like to use low tier characters. So like when you beat somebody with a bad character, it's like I'm so fucking good at this. They can't even stop me. Like, you know, like it's just like it's a surge of confidence. It's like, oh my god, they wish they were as good as me. That's what I don't know. That's how I feel.
Have
I
you
like beat my chest all the time when I start winning? It's
Okay.
nice. Yeah.
have you come across somebody that has made you pick a higher tier character?
No, because I don't learn how to play with those guys. I only learn how to play with my guys, and then through updates, if my guys happen to become good, that's not my fault.
Yeah.
That's not my fault. That happened in Street Fighter V because there was a character named Rashid. He was a new guy. I would pick him. I played him from the beginning, but then as the years went on, they started making him a better character, and he became like one of the best characters in the game towards the end of it.
So if I remember correctly, Rashid is a sand N-word?
Yeah. Yeah, he controls wind.
Yeah. Or sandstorms.
Yeah, sandstorms. Yeah.
a sandstorm.
He's totally a sandstorm.
Yeah. he wears a turban.
Yeah. He has one costume where he looks like the genie from Aladdin. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He is like I watch Street Fighter tournaments on YouTube. When somebody's good with Rashid, that is my favorite character to watch.
Yeah, because it's like he's just bouncing all over the screen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's exciting.
Ansley, who's your favorite Street Fighter character?
I like the lady that has the little material that goes between her
Cammy.
legs.
Oh, no, I think she means Chun-Li.
Chun-Li. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Old school. I want her to date her knowledge of Street Fighter. Like, she doesn't know who
Chun-Li's still
Cammy is.
around. Chun-Li's still around.
Yeah, but she doesn't know she doesn't know any of the new characters.
No.
She knows Street Fighter 1
Ain't nothing wrong with
for
that.
like Nintendo.
Yeah. Yeah.
The arcade game.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
You have to hit all the buttons to throw a Hadouken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch it. Ansley, what's a Hadouken?
It's when you Hadouken.
Oh, yeah, let's
yeah.
go.
You got me.
Yeah,
You
heck
got
yeah.
me. All right. And Lemaire, that's a chakra popped. That's a guy. Yeah. You Hadouken the shit out of that chakra. That was a gut chakra. Hadouken wide open. And Ace, take it away.
All right, we are to the heart chakra. So, Lemaire, what's the best compliment you give yourself?
You can do this, dude. You can do this. I think that's the best compliment. It's just like telling myself I can do stuff. Yeah. I don't really compliment myself.
Yeah.
I remember I remember one time I was walking into a room, but I was like just walking past people, like being mean, and I like bumped into some guy. And he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Sorry, I'm a piece of shit." I just kept walking.
That other guy must have been like, "Oh, I guess that checks out." I mean, what do I even do here? I can't, this doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to let that go. Are you checking your phone during the podcast?
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
You need to answer that.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
All right.
you can answer it. There's a call from a mutual homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, this might be important. This might mean money.
Oh yeah. No, I'm living with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was Shane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. So he's trying to find out when you're coming.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna give you a key?
No. Okay.
All right. You wanna pop that over there? All right. Here we go. Chakra popped. Is that where we were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best compliment is that he's a piece of shit.
Oh, okay. So So, Lemaire, what is the best compliment you give others then?
I am very complimentary. I like to tell people I like to tell people when they're doing a great job. I also parallel parking is like that's the time I compliment people most. I'm like, all right, you're doing a great job. You're nailing this.
Like strangers or people you're in the car
Just
with?
people I'm in the car with. Oh, strangers too. Yeah.
You can appreciate a good parallel park.
Yes, you gotta. You gotta. Not a lot of people can do it.
The irony that you just got a call from probably the worst parallel parker on earth. Anytime like we would when he was living in Conshohocken and we would drive into Philly together, and if he ever drove, he would get out of the car so that I could parallel park his car. And if I would ever say no just to fuck with him, dude, the amount of sweat he would accumulate trying to parallel park was insane. Dude, I think it's the only time that I've ever seen him like not believe in himself.
I don't think I got this one.
It's insane. He turns like bright red. It's like, dude, you're not even drinking yet. Like, what is happening to you?
It's the pressure. It's a lot of pressure to parallel park.
It is.
Absolutely. So, are you in your head? I know you just got a response text. You need to check that response text. Yeah.
Dude, it's the dopamine of.
Yeah, I mean, the Chakra Popper experience. We just want you to be as comfortable as possible, so that you can move to these questions with a clear mind, and then clear eyes, clear heart, can't lose.
Clear heart, clear mind, can't lose. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Dude, that's your best advice.
I think it was a butchered line from a movie. Like a football movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one because I didn't see it. It was
Longest Yard.
Say it again?
Longest Yard. The Longest Yard.
No, it definitely wasn't. I've seen The Longest Yard.
Any Given Sunday.
I've seen it was a movie I didn't see, but it was in the previews.
Those are all my football movies. That was it.
Nah, it's not Rudy. I saw Rudy.
Oh, Rudy. Yeah. Radio.
No, I've never seen Radio, but I don't think it's that. I don't think he had a clear mind. But yeah, your favorite compliment to give others is about parallel parking.
Like when they're parallel parking, they're doing great. I like to just tell people when they're doing great.
Okay.
When I think they're doing great, like
hell yeah.
But I'm also pretty harsh when I think they're doing not good.
Oh.
Yeah.
The pendulum swings both ways.
Yeah. I'm a gracious complimenter.
So if you say you're doing great, you mean it. Like you won't bullshit somebody and be like, okay.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Let me ask you this question: when somebody's doing a bad job parallel parking, and you start telling them how bad it is, does it get worse?
No, I wait till the end to tell them how bad it was. Like that was terrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I can live with that. Mm-hmm, right? Mm-hmm. That's a throat chakra popped.
Yes.
Right? No. That's a heart. That's your heart chakra. That's a heart chakra popped wide open.
Yes.
All right, Ace, take it away.
Now we are to the throat chakra.
Yes, we are.
So, when's the most embarrassed you have been for not expressing yourself?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Like it's been a long time since you have not expressed yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if this counts. But there was one time. I was in a predicament earlier this year. I went to a bar. I took a city bike. I parked the city bike, and then I had to go pee. So I was going home, but then they're like, "You got to take a picture of the city bike," and I was like, "Oh fuck!" So I had to walk back to the city bike, take a picture, and I was like, "Now you ever get to the point of peeing where you're like, if I walk, I'm gonna piss my pants." And I had a decision because I was across the street from a school. I was like, I can either piss my pants or pee in front of this school.
This is during the day?
No, it was
so not school
night.
hours.
No. But like, dude, there's cops in the fucking parking lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just like peed my pants and walked home. It was right there. And I don't know why, but
so this is go ahead.
I think if you're like that could be like a felony, pissing near a school.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Right?
big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, even on non-school hours, which I think is
Yeah.
shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there are no kids there to see your penis.
Yeah. But
Because that's the crime.
that's the crime.
Potentially having kids see your penis is the crime.
Why are
Yes.
kids out at 10 p.m. anyway?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. Go to bed.
That should be free reign to piss around at school.
I agree.
There's no crime for a grown man pissing his pants, though.
Now it's just a lot of on the way home.
Yeah. So this is the most embarrassing you've been for relieving yourself.
Yeah, not expressing it. I don't know. I was thinking embarrassed.
Definitely express yourself.
I was thinking embarrassed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Expressing myself. I don't know. Because, well, if I don't say something to somebody that I want to say, I would feel embarrassed. Mm-hmm. Because, I don't know. I have to say what's on my
the
mind.
question.
Yeah. I have to say what's on my mind. So I feel like the last time would be like if I was talking to somebody and I wanted to ask them something, but I just held it back. I was like, no, you can't ask them that right now. Mm-hmm. It's like with like a professional. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry.
Dude, this is your brand. It's cool. It's cool. So like a doctor, a professional, a plumber, professional?
Just like any professional. Like I feel like a plumber would tell you like, what's the worst shit you ever seen? But like if you ask a doctor, they'll be like, I can't actually talk about that. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Oh, so the types of questions. So you want to ask off script you want to out of the interaction questions.
Last night, I tried to hold this in, but Benny Feldman was at 2 Street and we were talking, and I asked him, I was like, dude, what's your newest tics? Like he would like.
This is a kid with Tourette syndrome.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, dude, what new tics do you got?
Yo, what's your hot new tics, dog? Did you drop them yet? Yeah. Yo, what hot new tics are you dropping for the new year? Did he answer? Did he answer his question? What are his hot new tics?
He had.
Are you allowed to disclose them?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so they are out.
He said they're all more movement based now, and he has
Okay.
one where he sounds like an owl. It's like, ooh.
All right.
But like, if I didn't get to ask him that, I would have felt embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't remember a time then when you were like, oh, I'm embarrassed because I didn't ask that. Like a drive home, like, man, like now I got this stupid question in my head.
No, I ask him. I let him ring, dude.
Yeah.
Me and Shane went to Jack Harlow's house once a little bit ago, and we were there, and he had a lady working it for him.
Pause for 1 second. Ansley, who is Jack Harlow?
Jack Harlow. Harlow sounds like a Batman character.
You nailed it. He's a Batman character.
He's a hip young white Batman character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow is a white rapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
We
you're
went
at
over-
Jack Harlow's house.
And he has a lady who's helping him, and she's like, "Dude, you guys need anything?" And everybody was like, "No. This is. I was going to be embarrassed because I wasn't going to ask, but I was like, fuck it. I was like, "Excuse me, do you have pizza rolls?" She was like, "I can go check," and I was like, "No, I'm just joking. You can't go make pizza rolls right now."
Did they have pizza rolls?
No, we didn't check. But if she would have came back with some pizza rolls, it would have been crazy.
So you didn't even really want pizza rolls. You just
No.
wanted to ask that question.
Yeah.
So you're just
You don't like to censor yourself.
No.
Never.
I won't, like, yeah.
yeah. Except so here's
Except when I was saying shh a little bit ago.
So my question for this is back to the pissing yourself. So what if we had to say there was a moment in there that you didn't get to express yourself fully? So you were told you had to take you were reminded, or maybe your phone told you
Yeah,
had to take a
I was like,
picture.
"You gotta take a picture." I was
of the
halfway
bike.
down the street. I was almost in the house.
All right. So would the expression of yourself, like you didn't like say "fuck you"?
To the app?
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. I went back and the app made me piss my pants.
Yeah, because you got bullied by that app.
Yeah. He was like, "Go take a picture, you little fat boy."
Yeah, that made you piss your pants. That was a bully holding you there until you piss your pants. You're like, but I gotta pee. It's like, no,
You gotta take a picture, we're gonna take your money.
yeah. All right. I think that works.
Yeah.
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 I think that works. That is a throat chakra pop. And just for beta test purposes, we're not going to run into too many Lemaires. Most people don't say the shit that Lemaire
Most people don't ask for pizza rolls.
No. That is like literally the tip of the iceberg for the types of questions that he asks around these types of people.
Yeah.
It's like, the list goes on and on. The list goes on and on. So that is a chakra popped. And Ace, take it away.
All right, we are to the third eye. So, Lemaire, what are the beliefs, superstitions, conspiracy theories that are out of touch with reality that you buy into?
Manifestation. I don't know. I do know. I do know.
That's off brand. He's going off brand. Oh shit! The chakra popper experience really pulls it out of you.
Dude, my new brand is I know, man. Yeah, it's manifestation. I don't know why I feel like it's unrealistic, but it feels like it works. It feels like it works because it puts the idea in the back of your head the whole time. So you're still kind of like figuring out how to do it, what you want, and get what you want. But it's unrealistic because it's crazy to be like, I want a damn tuna steak, and then just hope a tuna steak shows up.
Have you ever manifested a tuna steak?
No.
What was it? Do you want to now?
A big ahi up here?
Yeah. So what was the last thing that you feel like you manifested?
Moving to Texas.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like I was talking about it all year and I didn't think it was going to happen. But then everybody else started to move and I was like, oh, I guess it's happening. I guess I got to do it.
Wait, so was this... So when you say moving to Texas, that you manifested moving to Texas, and then you say everybody started moving.
Oh, well, I didn't think I was actually going to be able to move.
So what I'm trying to do is get the chronology of your desire to move to Texas.
Yeah.
So was this before Shane decided he was moving, or after Shane decided he was moving, that you started to consider manifesting moving to Texas?
I think after.
Okay.
Yeah. I know after.
Yeah, because that was the whole thing. It was like when he moved to Texas, it was instantaneous. Like, you guys should all move. To Texas, and then people had to start making decisions.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And originally, you thought you weren't going to be able to move.
Yeah.
All right. So why did you think you weren't going to be able to move?
Oh, because I didn't have any money. That was it.
That's a good reason.
Yeah. I didn't have any money, and I was like, I don't think I'll ever have enough money to move. I was just thinking, like, across the country is a lot.
Yeah.
And then, like, yeah.
So when you were considering moving across the country, what were your money, of course, but what were the obstacles that money was the issue for?
Oh, well, driving, traveling, getting my car. My car was ruined at the beginning of the year. I had to get that fixed. So I was like, all right, that's $3,000 I'm going to lose. And then there was like the car. Then I had a bunch of stuff. I was like, how am I going to get this stuff down? And then I just got rid of a bunch of stuff.
Problem solved.
Yeah. And then it was my family and stuff. I was like, all right, how are they going to deal? Like, it's not how are they going to deal, but like, how am I going to deal without them so close?
And specifically your brother, right?
Yeah, he's going to come down. I'm going to get him down there, though.
You're manifesting that?
It's my mom. Yeah, I'm manifesting it. It's my mom and my grandma now.
Yeah.
Like, because I was originally supposed to move in, like, October. But then, like, my grandmom got cancer again. They're not related. Like, that's not the reason why.
Wait, your mom and your grandmom aren't related?
No. That's not the reason why I didn't move that time.
Gotcha.
But, like, it did make me realize, like, I need to stick around a little bit longer and hang out with her because, I don't know, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you started manifesting moving to Texas, what are the things that fell into place? Like, and how did they come together?
My car got fixed. We made it work. We made it. Then my car just got fixed, like November. Like it just got fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I started figuring out how to like consolidate all of my stuff. Tried to figure out what the things that I would like to keep and things that like mean a lot to me. It's all toys.
Okay. you had to make hard decisions about your action figures.
Yeah, I was like, I got to keep this Majin Buu or this Goku. Which one? Which one? Yeah.
So what, if you don't mind, like, because I'm very curious now, what action figures got the axe? And then which or toys, what we can call them whatever you want to call them.
None of them got the axe, dude. They're all coming.
It was the other stuff you got rid of.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you get rid of?
The kitchen blender.
Microphones. I got an electric skillet I'm about to give away. There's a standing desk.
Yeah, you just like sit there and like look at things that are the size of the toys that you want to keep.
Yeah. I was like, all right, this toaster is unnecessary.
Yeah, I gotta have my Ninja Turtle paddy wagon. Toaster's gone.
Yeah, dude, you're joking, but
Yeah.
no.
That was the first toy that I thought was about the size of a toaster.
That toy, that's a good toy right there. The Ninja Turtles truck.
Yeah,
That's a good toy right there, dude. That's a classic.
yeah, it's a solid. That's a collectible.
It would shoot out the
The pizzas.
pizzas and sewer grates.
Oh yes, sewer grates.
Yeah,
Shot
sewer
sewer
grates.
grates. Yes.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, dude, pizza too. It did shoot both.
Yeah.
Whenever Mikey was behind the wheel, shot pizza.
Which is a wild weapon of choice.
Yeah, for a turtle with knives or
Yeah.
nunchucks.
I mean, you're basically just littering.
Dude, I bet the homeless followed their truck all the time. They're like, oh, please let Mikey behind the wheel. Be behind
Man,
the wheel.
yeah, imagine how disappointing that was on sewer grate night.
They must be about to fight Shredder.
Yeah. All right, well, that's a third eye chakra popped.
Yes.
Nice.
Third eye chakra popped.
Wait, does that count? Does manifestation count? It's like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't-
I mean,
okay.
if you, it's what you believe is out
Yeah.
of touch with reality. You know,
Yeah. If it sounds ridiculous.
yeah. But you feel like it works.
Yeah.
You're moving to Texas,
Yeah.
so there you go.
Yeah.
Take that.
It works, dude.
You.
Yeah. Piece of shit. Yeah.
All right, Ace, take it away.
All right, we're to the crown chakra.
We did it again.
Yes. So, Lemaire, what about you confuses people the most?
I don't think people understand like how I can be happy all the time. Not all the time, or seem like how I enjoy myself all the time. Like I always do something, I make sure I'm gonna have fun. Like no matter what it is, I'm gonna have fun.
Okay.
And I don't think people understand that because I don't know. Like when I don't know. Like all right, you're going to a show. There's a door that's locked. I'm like, you guys want to go behind that door? you know, like I'm trying to have some fun. I'm trying to adventure. You know, most people would not do it. They'd be like, it's locked. I'm like, so what, dude?
I totally relate. Last night, yesterday, me and the kids went down to the park, and there was a gate that was unlocked. This
Yeah.
gate's always locked. So I asked the kids, I was like, you want to go in the gate?
Yeah.
And they were like, okay. And I was telling them that the gate was there because it keeps the monster in. And then we heard a kid scream, and I was like, see, it's out. And then I was like, you still want to go? And they're starting to be like, no. And we went in there. We got sticks.
Yeah.
We went in there with sticks.
You gotta get sticks.
Yeah.
And we saw a creature at the far end, and it was like moving, like it might have been a cat,
Yeah.
but we were really far away. You know, you can't really tell how big
Yeah.
something is. So then they're all like, "Let's get out of here!"
Yeah.
Dude, that's fun. That's fun right there.
We had a good time.
And I wasn't supposed to go meet them at the park because I was busy doing stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Let me just stop this work and just go meet them at the park.
Yeah.
And I got to the park as they were coming back from that
Running
adventure.
from yeah.
And the first thing they were like, dude, what is this woman's problem? Dad, she tried to take us into the... Dude, it was great. And I was like, well, that's, white women are pretty adventurous. White women do be too adventurous sometimes.
Sometimes.
Like, I stand by that.
Yeah, dude.
And then the second part of that question, Lemaire, what confuses you the most about people?
When people do things they know they won't like, but they do it because it's something that'll help them get to where they want to be. It's like, nah, man, just do something you want to do.
Ooh, that almost conflicts with the advice that you gave Josie up front.
What?
Which is sometimes you got to do it even if it's bad.
Oh, dang. Look at me. I'm a whole hypocrite. No, I don't know, man. I don't mean it in a comedy context.
So what do you mean then?
I mean, like, you ever see like somebody who's they're just unhappy and they're just like, I gotta go do this and I gotta do this. It's like, no, dude, instead of you get to do this, you get to this, instead of like making everything like miserable, make it fun.
Okay.
Like, just try to make it like something bearable, something you could deal with.
Okay, can you think of like a specific example? I mean, I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think a specific example might shed some clarity on the situation.
It's like when, like, okay, there's a football player named Teddy Bridgewater. He's retiring this year, but he put out a letter saying why he's retiring. He's like, I was been injured a lot, and every time I'm injured, I'm not just like, or every time I'm injured, I have to go home and just like deal with a bunch of downtime. And I'm like, I'm not Teddy Bridgewater at home. I'm like, the dad. I'm with my kids. Like, I have a different life. It's not consumed by, I've been doing football my whole life. I'm done with it,
Yeah.
Like, that's what he's doing what he wants in spite of like what everyone will think or would say. Because I don't think people like that he retired because he wants to coach his kids' football team. But like, that's what he wants to do. And he's doing it in spite of it. And that's fucking, and I'm confused when people don't do stuff they think I don't know.
Because he could stay on the football team
could
and
still
be
play
miserable
football.
and injured all the time.
Yeah. And still, like, show up in a wheelchair to his kids' games, like, yeah, I'm a boy. But, like, why do that when you could be healthy and put your all in it?
Dude, I literally had a very similar experience in college because I was getting injured all the time in track. And I was just miserable all the time. And I had a choice where I was in a process of rehabbing another traumatic physical injury.
Yeah.
I pulled my abdominal muscles and I could have...
Oh, 6 of them?
It was 8, but yeah, I mean, it was 8, almost 10. We can say, we can say kind of 9, but But listen, who's counting? Like, it's not. Listen, this wasn't a clerical story. This wasn't about. I had a choice where I could have really hunkered in and pursued the rehab of this injury.
Yeah.
But I could have also start pursuing this relationship with Ansley and see what could come of this.
Yeah.
And 24 years later, I got the lady. We have a beautiful family. We have a relationship that I'm very proud of. We get along. We have a good time. And I still got like 10 abs. You know what I mean? Like, I still got the abs though.
Yeah, dude.
It all worked out.
Yeah, dude. Who needs track?
Yeah, track is the worst. It's I don't even. I say that it's not a sport. I say that it's a fitness competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who needs that shit? Although it is a metric of where we are as a society athletically.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's like you can look at LeBron James and see the things that he does, but you really don't know where we are until you look at what Usain Bolt's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's where we are physically as a society.
Yeah. He's running 100 meters in 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds.
Like what, 9:32? I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking fast.
It's ridiculous. Dude.
Yeah, he's clocking he's clocking serious miles per hour.
Yeah.
But Lemaire, we did it again, man. How do you feel?
Free.
Yeah.
I feel pop.
Yeah, that was pop. That was pop. I mean, so as the beta tester and as somebody who once wanted to be part of a focus group,
Yeah.
can you tell us which questions you felt like you had the most fun with, and which questions you feel like might need some tweaking going forward?
I feel like, all right. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pretty good. Mm-hmm. 2's pretty good, but I don't know about 1. So I don't know.
You're not a biter, huh?
No, yeah. Yeah.
What if we change that to who would you viciously fight?
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't have an answer right now, but I don't think I'd fight anybody right now.
All right.
You know, I'd fight the people who made Godzilla run in the end of that Godzilla trailer. Whoever did that.
What do you mean?
There's a new Godzilla movie where it's Godzilla and Kong Avengers teaming up against other monsters. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the trailer, King Kong has one arm and Godzilla is running.
Wait, you mean a creature with indestructible skin and who breathes like what? It's not even real. It's not even fire.
It's
like
nuclear.
plasma.
It's nuclear energy.
Yeah. He's running from something.
He's running with Kong to something.
Oh, so they could very well be attacking something. So you just don't like the way he runs.
No,
He's running with his hands out like this.
If Godzilla ran like that, I would like it. But he does a person run. He's like sprinting, and it's like, no, Godzilla does not sprint. Godzilla has never sprinted in the 60, 70, 80 years of his history.
Yeah.
Not once.
He's Usain Bolton.
Yeah. He was running so fast. I was like, what?
Okay.
It's a movie clearly written by AI.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
it's yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the tenets about Godzilla is he can take his time with everything.
Yes. Yeah, you don't, because Godzilla isn't in a hurry to save any. He's destroying everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
I'll fight those guys.
Now, would you be happy if you saw the movie and in the scene where Godzilla runs, he pulls a hamstring?
Godzilla needs some practice.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Would that satify that itch?
He just starts running. He's like, oh.
Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna walk.
All right, yeah, I'll catch up. I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
Oh,
That's I will consider that information from the focus group.
yeah.
Right?
Sounds
That's
good.
worth it, right?
Yes.
We can change that to who would you fight?
Yeah. Or you viciously pinch or.
Viciously pinch.
Yeah. He still went after my controller.
He did. I know.
Dude, he's all about
Yeah,
trying
dude.
to debilitate people's
Yeah.
ability to fight him in a game.
I went for your thumb nerve too. I was like,
Yep.
That's his dimmock. He stopped you from being able to control the controller. In 7 days, you'll suck at Street Fighter. All right, man. We did it.
Yes.
We did it. And now we're going to hop on a Patreon for a little while after Lemaire takes care of some phone calls or text messages or whatever he has to do. $1, by the way, gets you all of our exclusive content, which not only includes the counter to this podcast, where we are going to open up Lemaire's shadow dark chakras. We call that Chakra Poppers After Dark. But we also do some fight commentary and analysis on Ansley's jiu-jitsu matches. There is one up there right now. It's a really fun one. It's called Crazy Cat Lady. It's Ansley's most controversial jiu-jitsu match to date that went to the judges. And the results of the judges' decision were extremely controversial. So check that out. $1, all of our exclusive content. Lemaire, what do you got?
I don't have anything right now, actually.
He has a podcast called Panties In The Mouth.
I'm not on that anymore.
You're not on that anymore?
No, not until they move to Texas.
Well, yeah, but you're still on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's just,
You know what? Yeah, subscribe to Panties.
yeah, because come on, dude.
Yeah.
We just had Andy on here who explained
Right,
all of
dude.
it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I'm not on that anymore. And now it's controversial.
No,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
controversial. There's no
Yeah.
controversy. I'm being replaced by a white lady.
Temporarily
Filling in.
replaced.
No,
Yes.
they're going to blow up without me.
He's going to have a substitute. It's a substitute. That would be funny if they blew up without you.
It'd be so funny.
It'd also be funny if they blew up without you and then still
Just never-
brought you back. He kicked her off. Oh, I hope all of that happens. Yeah. All right, Ansley, you good?
I'm good.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching or listening. We love you guys, and we are out.
See ya.